Hello guys, I'm your host, Paxton Meadows, alongside Levi Holman, your MVP / captain of the Taters, and my assistant commissioner. He's in the building today. Today we have a great podcast. This is our second podcast in the WBK history. And today guys, we have a lot of stuff to get to. We're going over our logos, we're going over the first two series, we're going over the latest trades and free agent signings. There's a lot of stuff to get to. So let's get to it. So we're going to be going over our logos. First up, we got the Monkeys logo. What do you think of the Monkeys logo? I'm putting it on screen for the viewers at home. What do you think of the Monkeys logo? Both of them.
The second one is trash. The first one is actually really good.
Next up,
Oh, by the way, guys, if you hear some really weird noises coming behind the camera, it's my brother and his brother wrestling.
Former WBK players. They're retired pretty much. But what do you think of the Taters logo?
The Taters logo, that's easily the best logo. Everybody that I've talked to has agreed that this is the best logo.
Me personally, I like the Taters logos. I like the first one. That's like, what do you call it?
A spud.
A spud. I like the spud, and I also like the Taters gonna Tate. That's pretty sick.
That's the best one.
That's pretty sick. Next up, we get the Kings. What do you think of those two Kings logos? They're actually pretty decent, in my opinion. I actually like them. I personally picked those out.
I honestly don't like either, if I'm being completely honest.
You can pretty much pick any color you want with those.
It's really just super plain letters. Really no good logo.
It's a K with a crown on it. That's pretty sick, to be
good.
honest. Next up, we got the Claws. I'll put it on the screen right now. The Claws logo, honestly, it's pretty trash. It's just a scratch, and then there's the eagle. It's mid.
It's definitely the worst logo there is. I'm pretty sure I said this about the Monkeys already. The Monkeys one is definitely better than the Claws. The Claws one is so trash.
Next up, we got the Mambas. My phone's gonna fall. Stop it.
Stop bouncing.
So we're just gonna act like that never happened. We need you guys to stop bouncing. But anyways, what do you think of the Mambas? The snake. It's pretty plain, in my opinion.
I don't remember which one it is, but one of them was really good. One of them was trash. Wait, are we doing just one logo?
That's whatever.
It's whatever.
Next up, we got we gotta think of my team. The Bombers. This is the normal Bombers logo.
This one is definitely.
Same with
If we're putting this on F to S tier, this is a solid C.
The Athletics, it's basically just the MLB one, but blue and red. So. And then next up, we got the final logo, the Jokers. Honestly, I think the Jokers logo is the coolest. Both of them. I like both of them.
Yeah, I think the cartoon clown one is definitely the best.
Okay. On to the next thing.
Breaking news! There's been a lot of trades since we did our first podcast. We didn't realize that there was going to be this many trades and signings.
Yep, there's been a lot that we've not got to. So first up, the Bombers have signed Keegan Syed. What a pickup this is for the Bombers. If Keegan can play,
they might make it to this World Series. Let's be honest. Keegan is an absolute.
All right, keep it playing. We're good. Keegan Syed, he's a freaking beast. But the thing is, here's the catch. He can only play on Saturdays. Next up, the Jokers signed Alex Perez. But here's what happened. The Jokers ended up trading Alex Perez for Landon Steely. Then, after that trade, the Claws then dropped Alex Perez, and the Claws signed Maddox Blaha. That was one of the dumbest things Town could have done. He ended up giving away Landon, and all he got in return was Maddox is really good.
That was actually a really smart move by Jackson.
Very smart move by Jackson.
Because
Town
he knew that he wasn't going to do anything with Alex. And really, Jackson just wanted to be with his friends. He doesn't really know Alex like that, you know. Yep. But Landon, let's be honest, he's an amazing player.
So next up,
really good.
Crew retired, and then Emery was dropped from the Mambas. So the Mambas are all Coda's friends now, and so the Mambas ended up signing Isaac, Bishop, and Barkey. So what's his first name again? What's Barkey's first name? Do you remember? Landon Barkey. Next up, the Athletics, for their 5th spot on their team, they signed Jake Weinoff. So their team right now, they haven't played yet, but when they do play, it's gonna be Teddy, Logan, Huddy, Jake Weinoff, and somebody else I'm forgetting. Indy. And
Indy's a power.
And for their
I don't even know him, but I just know.
And for their 6th spot, they're probably gonna sign Alex, Mr. Speed. And then for the Monkeys, they signed Andrew Workman, Levi Cantu, and Jace Mitchell. We'll get to Levi Cantu's performance in a minute. So that's it for all the trades and free agent signings. On to the next step.
And like,
next up, we're going to be talking about opening day. What do you think of the first series, opening day? I know you're there. Claws versus Chokers. What do you think of Colin Holy Cross's performance?
I think overall, both of the teams, they were hilarious. It was comedy.
Comedy gold, that.
We might have had to bleep out a lot of stuff, but still, it was amazing. Anyways, Colin, he had how many of the home runs?
3, 1 per game.
1 per game, and there wasn't that many home runs in that series. He had
just
a
him and
lot
Liam.
of them.
Liam hit 1.
Him and Landon, right?
Liam hit 1, and
Okay,
I
so
think Landon
there's
hit
3
1.
people that hit on. But still, he definitely had the most. We're gonna start talking about the Levi Collins debate, but we're not gonna get there yet.
Yep. So I really liked the first series. It was a good series. The Jokers won 2 games. The Claws ended up winning 1 game. So the Jokers are obviously top of the AL right now. But if we beat the Bombers, are you tied with them in the AL conference? But next up, we got the second series. Taters versus Monkeys. Monkeys, they had 2 new players with them. They had their captain, Braden Obzanski, missing Monkey Man himself. With Levi Cantu, he's like 6'5", and Andrew Workman, which he's pretty good at baseball, but he just retired from baseball. But anyways, and they played against 2 people, just Levi Holman and London Durbin. They couldn't have their finals MVP there, or Will, so it was kind of terrible for you guys.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Me and London almost won, and we're not the best players on our team, to say the least. But anyways, if we had Braden and Will there, then we would have destroyed. Even Landon would have carried us.
Yeah, the Taters, they have 3
We needed some help.
Yep. If they
And
had all their
Tate.
players,
We needed Tate too.
they would have went crazy. Tater's gonna Tate, by the way.
Yep.
Tate needs to show up. And next series we have the Mambas. Actually, not the Mambas. We have the Kings taking on the Bombs. My team. We already know who's all gonna be there. We have Seamus, Rowan, Drew Millen, myself, and Stone Vaught versus Tegan, Declan, and I forgot the other player on their team. So, we already know who's going to be there for our Kings vs. Bombers series. We have myself, Rowan Cumming, Stone Vogt, Drew Millen, and Seamus Welch. 5 people. I think that's the most that's ever showed up to 1 game per team. I think so, right? Unless you can recall another team having 5 players.
Maybe last year in the championship, the Monkeys had 5.
Nah, they only had 3.
They had 3?
Yep, you had 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is the most.
Yeah, so we're setting the record for the most people showing up to 1 series. If everybody can make it. And we're facing Tegan, Declan, and Maddox Hyatt, which are honestly pretty cheese, if I'm being honest. Declan was on my team last year, and he's a little traitor. Actually, I offered him to make his own team, and he wanted to, so. But anyways, we're going to destroy my own teammate tomorrow. I'm going for the sweep, but I hope Tegan's not a beast like Declan's claiming he is.
Doubt it.
Parker, but
Doubt it. No,
he's
not
probably just average. No, that's what Parker was saying.
Oh.
Anyways, on to the next segment.
I'll do that.
I get free throws.
Choose your player. In this segment, we're going to be having different debates on which player is better. Starting off with the first debate, who is better, Levi Cantu or Colin? I forgot his last name. Holy Cross. So these 2 had the best first series performance. What do you think?
So Colin, he was just destroying out there. I really wasn't paying that much attention, but I was when he hit those 3 home runs. He was kind of going crazy. He wasn't really doing that much in the outfield. I don't even think he was shut off. So yeah. But anyways, Levi, it seemed like he was really trash. He didn't even know which hand to bat with. Roll the clip.
I'm not rolling the clip probably.
Roll the clip.
Unless I'm
Roll
not
the clip.
lazy. Okay.
Roll the clip.
Probably.
Anyways,
Levi with that 900 batting.
yeah, 900. That's just insane. We were giving him lobs because we thought he was just gonna miss, and to get walked, he just kept not swinging, doing what his coach was saying. But then also there was a lot of times where he didn't listen to his coach and swing, and he get tanks.
Levi hit like 3 absolute bombs in kickball, which if we were playing at like the main field, we probably would have called home runs, but we weren't. So yeah. Next debate, we have Landon Steely or Jackson Parker.
Jackson Parker. I know he didn't play that good in this performance. Landon is also really good, but I just overall rather have Jackson on. Landon is probably the most consistent player in the league. But when Jackson goes off, he goes off.
I agree with that. Landon's very consistent. He won Football Player of the Year and arguably could have won Kickball Player of the Year, but that's a topic for another discussion. Anyways, Jackson's really good, but I don't know. He's a wild card, man. Landon, he's consistent. He's going to go out there. He hits at least 1 or 2 home runs per series. And, I don't know, he has a great batting average. He's just a fun player to have on your team. I wish I could have him on my team. Next debate. Who is the best player to not play in a game yet? First, we got Stone and Max. We have Camden Potter. Rowan's not played. Envy, Keegan, Luca, Weavings. There's a lot of people that have not played a game yet, but are pretty good. Who would you say is the best of all the levels?
Out of all of them, I think it's easily Keegan. He's just a beast. He doesn't even need to be good at soccer or kickball or anything.
But he will be, though. He probably will be.
He's just gonna bomb. You know, it does not matter. Those thunder thighs are gonna carry him all the way. Anyways, blitzball, he's also just.
Blitzball, oh my gosh, he's gonna hit it over the fence, like over the actual fence.
He might, honestly, I think he might struggle in the wiffle ball just because of how skinny the bat is. He's gonna be swinging for power, not really doing it.
What? No! On to the next segment. Podcast number 2, part 2, 2 days later. And with this next segment, I have to present the 2023 WBK trophy to the Taters. I never actually made these trophies for you.
Oh my god! Thank you!
Clap it up.
This moment is bigger than me. I want to thank my mom, my dad, and especially my dog Leo.
We'll just set this up here for a minute. Let's hope this doesn't get broke. But in our next segment, we're going to be talking about. We just hit 100 subscribers! We currently have 105 subscribers. Thank you, everybody. Subscribe to the channel. Give a round of applause for that. That's insane. What's your favorite moment of the channel so far? In these first 100 subscribers?
Honestly, all of the King of the Courts. I think there's been 2.
That was Weedle Bowl came on.
Oh shit.
What's your favorite moment of the WBK?
Winning the World Series meant a lot to me.
It meant a lot to me too. It's an amazing moment in history. Next segment. So, next up, we're going to be talking about some controversial topics. Let's get our chairs up, so thank you. Our first question is, should kickball stay in our league, or should it just be both wiffball and blitzball?
Me personally, I think it should stay in the league, because that's my strongest, maybe my strongest. I actually kind of suck at kickball. But, I really do think it should stay in the league. Some people think it should go. They think it should just be wiffball and blitzball. But WB does not have a good ring to it, you know?
I like WBK because it's one of all 3, you know? We're the only league in the world. Only league in the world that's wiffball, blitzball, and kickball. I've went searching. It's the only one that has all 3 in one. So it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Next question. Which is better, Levi? WBK or We Da Boys?
Which channel is this on?
WBK.
WBK! Let's go! Ah! Wait, what are the answers though? What are you gonna say?
In our next question, who is more deserving of being kicked out of the league? The Mambas, since they're a bunch of 5th graders, or Braden Louie, because he's a senior? What do you think, Levi?
can't kick Braden out of the league. It's just my own opinion, but he's
That's
on my team and he's carrying my team. I'm not kicking him out of the league.
Me personally, I don't think we should kick either out. But if the Mambas have a terrible season this year, we might have to kick them out.
Yeah,
but
they're just too young.
honestly, I think they might do good and better than last year. They didn't even do that bad last year.
It's just they had
But this year they'll be better.
young youngsters. Now they just have youngsters.
Yeah, so they're gonna be better this year. So I don't think they're more deserving of being in the league.
Yeah.
Next up, which is better, wiffle ball or blitzball?
Wiffle ball, in my opinion. I think wiffle ball is better.
Me personally, I think
personally.
wiffle ball is better because normally I can pitch in wiffle ball, but not the last series. And that brings me up to my next
This
question.
is what I gotta say. This blitz ball is way more, like, it doesn't matter as much if it's windy. Wiffle ball, if it's even a little bit windy, the whole series is kind of screwed from the wind.
And that brings me up to my next topic. Yesterday, we had a matchup between the Kings and the Bombers. And I know this video is not posted yet, but it was a very windy series. And all I'm going to say is I cannot throw a strike in wiffle ball, and I blame it on the wind. These in warm-ups, I could not miss the zone. I was throwing 10 straight risers for strikes, 10 straight sliders, 10 straight drop balls.
Because of the wind.
And the wind screwed me over.
No.
The wind screwed me over.
Sure. Excuses. Anyway.
I know you didn't watch the Kings vs. Mamba series, but how do you think it went?
Bombers. Kings vs. Bombers.
Kings vs. Bombers, what do you think?
I think that just by looking at the shorts that are posted, I think that it was a really good series for
It was a good series. It was very
the
entertaining.
Kings. They had 2 grand slams. Yeah, but that's good.
One last question. Who do you think's going to win the World Series after that first series for almost every team besides the Athletics and the Mamba?
I think if I had my full roster, it was just me and London that game, and we still made it a really close game against the World Series second place, I guess. I think we're just gonna destroy everyone. Okay, it's my personal opinion.
My personal opinion, I think either the Kings or the Claws will win it all. I think the Claws will get the Jokers back in the playoffs if they play again.
If my team does not win, I think it's gonna be the Jokers.
I don't think anybody from your conference is going to win. But that does it for the
Sure.
podcast. Thank you guys for watching. It was a fun one. We talked about a lot of different things. We introduced your trophy to your team. We went over some breaking news.
Yep.
Talked about the last few series. Very fun podcast today, guys. But next up, I just want to trash talk Talon. This
Yep.
man, he thinks he
Never
should be an
watches
assistant
any of our
commissioner.
videos. This is why we're trash talking him. He will not watch this video. We can say whatever we want.
Bro
He's not
wants
gonna
to be
watch it.
the assistant commissioner, and he
Terrible,
doesn't even.
terrible cameraman.
And he's
terrible.
and he's grounded
Tragic.
from YouTube.
Horrific.
And he's a terrible announcer, and he's grounded from YouTube. And bro wants to think that he should be the head of the league. Bro is kind of sped sometimes. Can't even hit a baseball for his life. He bat a
Yeah.
0.05 average.
Mr. Groundball, man. That's
Mr.
all I gotta say.
Groundball.
Peace out.
Like and subscribe to the channel.